I am becoming an empty nester again. It is my daughter's sophomore year in college, and I have been vlogging this journey, counting down the days for her to go ahead and move into her dorm, and I am excited. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. You guys are in a healthy lane. I have not made a YouTube video in so long because I have been focusing on my TikTok and my Instagram, and those platforms are just so fast paced. It feels really, really good to be able to chill out and just take this in and talk into the mic. I absolutely love it. It is 7:14. The sun is now setting, and I find a place to kind of record my content. I like to go to this little area just to sit and relax, but I catch the sun all of a sudden, and I don't know, like this is like my little place that I kind of like just chill out and zone out and stuff like that. But anyway, yes, my daughter is moving into college. I'm going to go ahead and link the video of us moving out of our dorm last year, just so you can go ahead and watch that video. I'll go ahead and I'll stick it up right here. But yeah, sophomore year, she's going into a double. She's been talking and conversating with her roommate, and just things are just chill. I'm excited for her. We're not packing and going crazy and doing all of the things. We're just letting this thing flow and letting this thing be. So yeah, like this summer has been great. She has been home. She has been working, saving her money, and it's nice to go to the store and she separates her stuff from my stuff. Not that I won't buy Pooks what she needs, but I just think that is so sweet that she's like, no, I got it. I worked. I paid. I'll pay for it. I'll take care of it. So go ahead, honey, spend your coins. Go ahead and get the things that you want to get. She did express to me that she wants to kind of purge and just get rid of all of her stuff, but I don't know. We'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys watch this little series of us counting down, and then I'll come back and I'll pick you guys up in a couple of days. Day 14 before I become an empty nester again. Sophomore year countdown is here. And in comparison to freshman year, I decided that I'm going to go about things a little bit more strategic. I went up to my daughter's college town and we got a storage unit, y'all. I am not moving in and moving out for the next 2 years. Been there, done that. I am not doing it. I found this phenomenal storage unit, which is only 5 minutes from her dorm. It is climate control. It was very reasonable. Take my coins. You can have it. Take my coins. I don't want to do the move in and move in out. I just don't want to do it anymore. When I went to pick this girl up in May, the stuff that she had accumulated, the car was packed. I am not doing it again. I said I'm going to work smarter, not harder this year. We are in preparation for this, and I am on countdown. We're going to work smarter. We're not going to work harder. It is day 14. We are on countdown. In 13 days, I will be becoming an empty nester again. My daughter is approaching her sophomore year in college, and in comparison to last year, the things that we need, she's being a little easy on my pockets. This year, we only need to go in with a microwave, a trash can, shower shoes. At least that's what she tells me. 3 items. We'll see. Last year, we had to get everything from lights to a brand new MacBook Pro. She tore my pockets to pieces. But it is freshman year. Those are the things that I purchased. That I need everything? No. But these are the lessons that we learn. And that's why I had to go and rent a storage unit. So day 13, people. We'll see how this goes. In 12 days, I will be becoming an empty nester again. My daughter's approaching her sophomore year in college. And as I sit back and reflect on the things that I overpack for, it will definitely be all of the storage. Just had a compartment for a compartment for a compartment. Like we had totes and bins and containers and you name it. I just overdid it with the storage. You know, sometimes when you're shopping for your kid and you think about all the things that you need, like TikTok shop and all these websites, they just bait you. Like Amazon had me in a chokehold, and I had hooks and storage that attached to hooks and more storage, and that is why we have a storage unit. So we are at day 12. In 11 days, I will become an empty nester again as my daughter approaches sophomore year in college, and I honestly have to say I don't really need to do a Target or Amazon haul. Last year, as you can see in this footage, we had it covered. I had to order every and anything. This year, she's able to take her car with her, so any of those little essentials that she needs, she has to run and pick up. She can go ahead and get them on her own. She can drive to the Walmart, which is about 10 minutes from her campus, and she has a local Target on campus that is walking distance. So am I going to run around and pick up all the things? No. Not only that, we have a ton of stuff in the storage unit that she can just go ahead and recycle. So once we go ahead and actually get in this dorm, we can really decide how we're going to maneuver everything and realize what we're going to take with us and put back into the storage unit. I don't know. We'll see. But I do know we have 11 days, people. In 10 days, I will become an empty nester again. My daughter's approaching her sophomore year in college. And as I sit back and reflect on freshman year me versus sophomore year me, freshman year me was a hot mess. The day that I moved my daughter into her dorm, I turned 50 years old. It was my first year in menopause, 6 months into a marriage. I was having hot flashes, going through all of the things. It was a lot. And although I had been preparing my daughter to leave the home since freshman year of high school, we were prepared and prepped for that. I was not prepared and prepped for what my body was actually going through. All of my emotions with it, because I really feel like my daughter adjusted very well. One of the things that we had learned for any mom or dad dealing with a freshman heading off, they recommended that you don't allow your kid to come home until their first break. And I really feel like that was beneficial, because even though she felt a little homesick in the beginning, we continued to FaceTime, we continued to talk, and I just wanted to make sure that she was out exploring her campus, because that's what we want our child to do, that we want them to adjust to this new normal. So that's what she was doing, and everything was going well with that. In comparison to this year, my second year of menopause, officially my first year into our marriage, we're about a year and a half in, and my husband decided that he's going to make a tradition that after we drop her off to school, we go on a little vacation. Last year, if you can see in this clip, last year we went, and it was like our first time having breakfast alone and officially being empty nesters, and it was really nice. So in 10 days, I will be an empty nester again. My daughter is on countdown as well, because she's really enjoying college. She's enjoying this experience. And isn't that what we want for our kids, moms and dads? I think we do. 10 days, people. In 8 days, I will become an empty nester again. Things people don't tell you about round 2 of drop-off. This year, I feel like it's going to be smooth. Last year, when I dropped her off, my daughter was making every excuse in the world for me to stay. She even toyed with the idea of coming home and me bringing her back up. Absolutely not. We are not doing this. You got to tough it out. And she did fine. She adjusted. Things were fine. This year, she was so excited about looking for an apartment and having the apartment style living, and I convinced her to stay her second year on the dorm. And in all actuality, I really wish that we went the route of the apartment. I just feel like it would have been a better fit for her. But hey, the lessons that we learn, we'll do the apartment definitely next year. Currently, she is going to be in a double this year. She has been conversating with her roommate, and things are going well. So she's excited about drop off. Not only that, she'll have her vehicle with her, so she can kind of go to the mall, go to appointments, get a different type of employment, because now she'll have her own vehicle, and things are a little bit better. So we are really, really excited. Like, I know I'm on countdown. She's on countdown. She's just ready to go see her friends and meet new friends. She's excited about the roommate, and I'm just happy for her. I'm really excited. And like I said, this is what we prep our kids for. Anyway, we're down to 8 days, people. In 7 days, I will become an empty nester again. We are on our final lap, and to be quite honest with you, there's really not anything that we actually need. My plan for this week was to meal prep for her, but she is coming home for a doctor's appointment 2 weeks after move-in day, so she doesn't really want me to meal prep until then. I really think that she has a little bit more freedom, and that's why she's not concerned since she's taking her vehicle. The process for me is that I need to go ahead and start car shopping because we are sharing a car and she's taking the car. So that's where we are. But 7 days, people. 6 days, I will become an empty nester again. As I sit back and reflect on last year, the way we had this car jam-packed, I don't have to worry about that this year. We are taking just these few items that you see right here, and I did end up going on Amazon, and I found her like a baker's rack, so we can go ahead and set that up with my Prime. That's going to come in the next couple of days, so we're excited to assemble that when we get to the dorm. Another thing that she has been doing is looking on a TikTok shop, and instantly she wants to change up her decor. I don't know, we'll see. What she was sending me is like really, really cute. So move-in day is going to be fun. Not only that, the space will look a lot different because she is in a double versus being in a triple. She has a little bit more room, and it almost can feel like more apartment style, what we're getting ready to do. So I don't know, people. We are at 6 days. Hopefully I'll make it if I'm not blinded by the sunlight. 5 days, I will become an empty nester again, and that's all I have to say. We have nothing going on. We don't need to shop. We don't need to pack. We don't need to buy groceries. We don't need to do anything. We are prepared. In comparison to last year, things are so much different. We were ripping and running even the day that she was in the dorm. I shared with you guys yesterday that she wants to do something different with her room, a little bit of dorm decor, but other than that, I am enjoying the calm before the storm, as they like to say. I'm hoping that it will be a smooth transition, and that's about it. 5 days, people. 5 days. In 4 days, I will become an empty nester again, and I can't begin to tell you how exhausted I am. Yesterday, we ran around looking for vehicles. Today, we have been running around looking for vehicles because, as I explained, our biggest issue is making sure she has a vehicle when she goes back to school. We do need to go ahead and pack up and load up the car. We are going to the pharmacy to pick up like last minute prescriptions and things like that, because I have not transferred her pharmacy over to the university where she is at. She's home pretty frequent, so whenever she comes home, she picks up her medicine, and she only really takes one prescription for allergies. So to me, I just feel like it wasn't really necessary. If she does have any issues, she is able to pick up something from the doctors or whatever they call it at the university. People, I am exhausted. We are down to 4 days. 3 days, I will become an empty nester again, but in the meantime, I am going to pause and enjoy girls' night with the ladies. We found this outdoor karaoke place that is such a vibe, and I am going to get out in these streets and have a little bit of fun. My daughter received her package that we ordered from Amazon. It came a day early. I think I'm going to just go ahead and assemble it and get that out of the way. But yeah, other than that, 3 days and I'm in these streets. Hey, babe. In 2 days, I will become an empty nester again. My daughter was up 2 o'clock in the morning doing laundry. Why this girl procrastinates and waits for the last minute to do things, I will never know. So her laundry is done. We are packing that up, saran wrapping everything. Her friends are moving in and they're giving her like a dorm tour. So she kind of has an idea what she needs to do. But tomorrow we are going to load and pack up this car, get everything ready to go. She went and ordered a couple of things that will be delivered to her aunt's house, and then she'll go ahead and pick it up. But we're down to 2 days, people. And one day, actually tomorrow, I will become an empty nester again. We have the vehicle packed. Like I said, not a lot to pack because we took half of the stuff up to Chapel Hill and then she has a few more things that we need to add. But we are moving in tomorrow and I will show you a vlog of our move-in day. So the time is now. You guys, we finally made it. She's leaving tomorrow. Today I became an empty nester again and I have absolutely nothing in me. I did not vlog. I did not get any content. It was blazing hot. This chick is on the 3rd floor. I'm beat. I'm done. I'm cooked. It took us roughly about 8 hours to get the room organized, and she is currently rearranging with her friends. We'll see. We did all of the heavy duty stuff, like we lofted up her bed. We put the carpet up underneath her bed, moved the cabinet, moved her desk, got her bedding together, went to Marshall's, Walmart to pick up her groceries, all of the fun things. I only got a little content going into Walmart. So anyway, I'm going to bed. I am exhausted. Good night. This is the Sunday reset I have been looking forward to all week. Yesterday was college drop-off day. My daughter's entering her sophomore year of college. This is my 2nd year as an empty nester. On the ride home, all that I can think about was just taking a bath and getting into bed and getting a full night's sleep, which I did, which is so surprising to me. The next thing I thought about was getting up first thing in the morning and let's go ahead and tackle this house, especially this kitchen table. My kitchen table has become a spillover for packages. My daughter has had her packages all over the house. We had an order from Amazon, all of my TikTok shop, everything just dumps on this table. So I wanted to make sure that everything was nice and clean and tidy and organized. I did a little bit of laundry. I wanted to make sure that everything was steamed and clean. And that way, once I sit down, I can relax and not think about anything else. One other thing that I made a priority is being intentional about batching my content. I really appreciate all of my new supporters, and I definitely want this page to grow. So I appreciate the likes and the follows. Please make sure that you have a comment and just enjoy this rainy day. Happy Sunday to you guys.